emotions were high. I mean, obviously, Trystan throwing his goggles was a heightened emotion.
And here's where the emotions. Hart, super upset, felt that he was cross-jumped. Colton Haaker comes over and says, hey, we're going to have a little discussion. And this is champ on champ right here.
This is champ, and this is adrenaline. Anybody knows sports, or especially motorcycle racing, your adrenaline is high, and we're fired up right now.
Talk about that energy change. This was...
I always talk about it. I'm like, if my kids are temper tantruming, I'm usually coming at them.
You know, this didn't really matter as far as Trystan winning this moto. The overall results were still going to be the same, but I know Trystan wanted to show him he's faster.
Hart got to the rear tire, passed him, lost him. Haaker moves over in the air, catches Trystan Hart on the landing.
I wasn't going in there to put anybody in a headlock. I didn't feel like I was at complete wrong in that situation.
For the final main event of the night, Johnny Walker shot out of the gate.
That was awesome.
Oh, Haaker gets caught up with Braxton Hinsey, but he stays up. And look at Trystan Hart around the outside.
Hart, smart move there. Traction when you're waiting those pegs. Looks like Colton Haaker made a mistake. Trystan Hart, here we go. We've seen this finish line before.
Looking over too. Haaker knows who it is. The battle is on. While Johnny Walker pulls away, Erica said he had a sense of urgency. Yeah.
And there's no love lost between these two. They've always been competitive, and you know, Colton Haaker being the older guy, he wants to come out and definitely pull off a win.
So this is a Trystan Hart strategy move right here. You think shadow him, watch him, stay in front of you?
Yeah, it's like moto. When you go around someone like we talked with Cooper Webb, that guy just comes back at you. Colton Haaker reminds me a lot of him.
Haaker, Hart, 2-3. Johnny Walker getting away. Johnny had a 33.5 that lap, while Haaker had a 32. Hart had a 31. So better laps for 2 and 3 right now as Walker still leads.
Johnny looks good out front. Looks like he's just controlling it, but the big factor is going to be these lappers coming up in the rock sections.
Here they are. Spencer Wilton just gets out of the way. Haaker with a mistake. Hart has nowhere to go. He's stuck and spinning. Oh, Haaker with the seat bounce up, and now the gap between 2 and 3 grows. But look at Johnny, see even that. You hear the crowd, and it's Colton Haaker who goes down. Trystan Hart is by. The opportunity to win this overall may be slipping through his hands. Yeah, this is no good for Colton Haaker.
This is huge. Looks like he's trying to adjust his levers there. They were too far down.
And all the attention tonight was on Trystan Hart and Colton Haaker on the back of a wild Friday night in Idaho Falls. Johnny Walker says, my Friday night was terrible. There was no eyes on me. I was barely on the screen. And the points, Trystan Hart, smart championship night.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy with second, but overall he's going to be happy to have a gap with Colton Haaker.
Well, an unfortunate break for you there in Moto 3. However, you were still able to find yourself up on the podium. So what do you believe went wrong in that matrix?
That was a dagger. I did not expect that lap rider to. I bobbed when I should have weaved. I ducked when I should have dove. I gotta dodge some wrenches out there. I need to go to the dodgeball camp or something, because
is an accurate way to describe that one. Our heart breaks for you, but we're still happy that you were able to remain on the podium. Congratulations. Trystan, although one spot shy of where I know you want to be, are you satisfied with what you got out of yourself in the bike tonight, or is there still more you're searching for going into our 2 remaining rounds?
Honestly, I'm really happy. I'm really happy for Johnny to get the win. He's trying to go back and not do these last 2, so we got to cheer him on and make sure he's at these next ones, right, guys? And I made a deal with myself. I didn't want to finish worse than second this year, and I've gone 1-1, 2-2, so I'm really happy with the consistency. I had a chance to win that one for sure. We were tied, and the gate was not packed properly. I'm going to point any fingers, but yeah, I got a horrible start, and Johnny got a great start, and he gapped us really quickly. And by the time I got into second, he was already long gone, so that was all she wrote.
Well, at least you're keeping your promises to yourself. A job well done in that one.
My daughter actually, she said it the last like 2 nights or something. I think we were playing cards or something, and she brought up, well, daddy was fighting with that other guy, and I was And I was like, no, it was like you and your sister when you guys, disagree about something. That's all it was, honey. No one was fighting. She's like, I don't know why you're fighting. You won. That's what she says. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. And then my 4-year-old, she doesn't even think anything. She doesn't, nah. She might have been asleep. I don't know.